Heavenly Father, Lord, we give you all glory, all honor, and praise unto your name. Lord, we lift up Miss Sherma before you, Miss Sherma Phillip. We ask that you continue to guide, continue to protect her as she goes on with her time in heaven. Lord, we place these things into your hands, and we ask that everything will run smoothly in Lord and name of the Lord. Continue to have your way today. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Thank you very much for the contribution that you made to Belmont Secondary School. I remember Sherma, one of the things I always, every time I think about Sherma, I think about my mother. Because I could never forget, I remember our graduation, coming to our graduation function, and seeing one of Sherma's students. I don't remember Shakiria. And Shakiria came up on the stage and she wanted to just say a few words about Sherma. And she couldn't say anything. She was so overwhelmed with emotion, and all she could have done was embrace her. And I could never forget that. And it showed the level of love and devotion that Sherma had for these children. She mothered them. She would take care of them. She would feed them. She would have them around her all the time. She would always be surrounded by children. And I want to say thanks to her for that dedication. And not only to the students, but she was also dedicated to the staff. She would take all the responsibility of showing the new staff around and making them feel comfortable, and they were always speaking up to on their behalf. And so she wasn't a mother just to the students, but she was also a mother to the staff. And I want to say thank you, Sherma, for all that you did. Belmont Secondary School will never forget that. And I want to say to keep us in your prayers, keep us in your mind, always visit us to see what is happening so that we can see what is happening. I want to say also, continue to keep in strengthening the Lord. I remember even Sherma being part of this new normal. You know, we have this new normal and the online, and Sherma never gave the impression that she was intimidated by it, or she didn't know what to do. You know, she would inquire, but she would always set herself to do what she has to do. You know, she would call and she would say, well, how to do this, or I'm going to do this, but she never gave the impression that this is beyond me. The other thing she never did is to say, well, she take it premium time. Because I know some teachers, knowing that, you know, I'm just soon to retire, will decide, well, I'm taking it easy. Sherma never took it easy. All up to, I think it was yesterday, she was calling to ask me something about children, and I'm thinking, Sherma, you should be lying on your bed and counting the minutes. You know, but Sherma worked right up thankful that we were able to get the opportunity to have you at Belmont Secondary. So all the best, all the best. I know one of the things they said about retirement, it is goodbye tension, hello pension. Have a good retirement.
Thank you, Miss, for your kind words and your very truthful and accurate words. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who know what we are.
Every once in a while, someone comes into your life who has such a profound impact on you that it makes you have faith in cosmic harmony, in wholeness, and feelings of home. While Sherma first came into Belmont in 2004, a year after my husband died, about a year later, she began to slide into the pandemonium of my life and eventually brought quietude. I say slide because it was a slow glide. It started with my casual observation of her, mere curiosity, to discussion, to cooperation, to like, to admiration, friendship, alignment, and the realization that opposite souls can also be compatible souls and share kindred spirits. The first time I took notice of Sherma, she was arguing with some police officers, vehemently defending some boys from her form class who she thought the police was treating harshly. Her passion and love for her students were obvious, and that stuck with me, and it struck me. As a citizen of Mova, she empathized in a very real way with many students. In fact, Christmas in the Hills was a song we, our little clique or gang or whatever it was called, attempted to sing in one of our many attempts at fun events and comradeship during our life at Belmont. For Sherma, it channeled Mova past and Mova present. It was both sad and happy for Sherma, and we understood. Sherma was a woman of the community. We called Sherma president, since she thought she was the de facto dean, HOD, church pastor, cultural activities coordinator, and everything in between. In fact, for most of these, it was more than just a thought. As HOD, Sherma was my right hand, my brain, my sounding board, and sometimes the HOD. Yet she showed extreme deference. She always called me Miss Matheson, up to now, although we have become good friends and had become good friends. She said her parents always taught her to give respect where it was due. It was quite awkward for me, but she persisted. Not only was Sherma competent, capable, and not only was Sherma competent, capable, and creative, she's also civil, courteous, and cooperative. Sherma loved to delegate, but she also loved to work. Every holiday or significant day in Trinidad and Tobago, she changed the pictures and information in the showcase outside the staff room. In addition to that, she organized programs to Diwali, Christmas, Eid, Carnival, never letting her Adventist status interfere with her co-curricular activities. She sometimes accompanied students to traditional mass and other carnival events. She organized events for International Women's Day. Cultural events seemed to rejuvenate Sherma. She also sang in our calypso group. She was the loudest singer, and she was also definitely the best during our annual carnival competitions. She also helped to compose many of the songs. Some of you may remember our winning compositions. We Warming Up, Supervision List, etc. was some of our brilliant compositions. Sherma was a major contributor to some of our better lunchtime activities. For example, the beverage names, the minister list, she was president and all, Who Wants to Date Mr. Sanichara, our reality show. If you know, you know. Then Sherma and I got accepted into the cabal, a term that was coined by me. Our stay in the cabal was memorable and enjoyable and brought another layer of pleasure into our stay. Thank you, cabal, and our friendship clique for everything. The cabal sometimes organize parties, gifts, beach and river lines, fun. So all these activities and events made our sojourn in a sometimes hostile and unhappy space far more enjoyable. I personally don't know what the department, friendship group, and I would have done without Sherma. Sherma was and is a blessing and a source of joy to me and many others. Sherma took the initiative to take from 4 and 5 students to Barbados twice to become immersed in the reality of regional integration, a topic that's taught on the syllabus. They visited CXC, CDB, etc., and other places that draw the lessons to light. Were it not for COVID, they would have been in Guyana last year and maybe another island this year. Sherma personally sought out funding. She got getting businesses, church members, friends, acquaintances to donate. Sherma is a rock star. She rocked and she rocks. When COVID made earning a living and surviving difficult for some, Sherma, together with Ms. Singh, organized a food drive for students of Belmont. She gave out hampers nearly every month, my bad. They gave out bread, bake, and sweet bakery items for quite a few months, over a year. She never tired in her pursuit. She was not afraid to ask, to plead, to beg, to beseech when she thought her beloved charges and their families might be disadvantaged. Sherma personally went to pack and distribute hampers and bread, despite her pain and increasing difficulty to walk and use her hands caused by her rheumatoid arthritis. I was not there at the time, but I still think she deserved some sort of reward, maybe a national one, and is deserving of far, far more accolades than the school ever gave her. But I digress. I will leave politics and bitterness out of my songs of praise. Sherma is a role model, an exemplar, and the epitome of great human values. In a typical year, some weeks you might see Sherma donning her African wear and head wraps all week. Other times she was dressed like a charming church lady. Other times she wore her tight white pants or jeans, puzzling many as to her outlook and worldview. At school, however, she was consistent in her views. They were all geared towards the rights of teachers and children. Sherma served as staff rep for 2 years and fought relentlessly for health and safety of the staff. During a situation where one student threatened several teachers and only got a few days suspension, Sherma was our fortress, together with the other staff rep, both for her support and her unmovable protection. She encouraged us to stand our ground with a difficult school supervisor and steered us to getting our demands for safety. Sherma is a woman of power, potence, and persistent. Sherma was and is to me a close friend, my sister, my spiritual advisor at times, my heroine, and my president extraordinaire. I love you very, very much, Sherma. Thank you all.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I'm so glad I can be here to be part of this function, this retirement function for Sir Phillips. I must say that I was surprised when I got the call to say a few words. I didn't realize Sir Phillips was in layman terms, so even sometimes I see her with her stick and it still even cross my mind. So that means she must be doing something good. Belmont treating her real nice. I feel it's that or it's either Jesus. Jesus treating her real good. And nevertheless, it's so good when we can see someone reach this point in their life. And so good to see Sister Phillips. I mean, we call her Sister Phillips in church, Miss Phillips. Reach this point in her life. She's a person who takes a lot of pride and effort in her work. And I think now being a teacher in this time, this age, in this period, I think it's a lot more difficult than it was some years ago. And to really gain success as a teacher now, it requires time and effort from the teacher. I'm not even sure if within that school time, from 8 to 2 or from 8 to 3 as the case may be, if you really be able to get all the success you want, it requires some substantial time and effort from the teacher. And I think Sister Phillips is one who gives that. Even when I watch her profile picture, she has two pictures of a picture of two girls, she called them her school daughters. And when you have that kind of relationship, with your students, it requires time and effort, because there are so many variables now in these days that that you have to deal with outside of the academics. Nevertheless, I think she has a lot of capabilities. When she came to our church some years back, she came from over, and when she came and she settled down here, she was quiet, she was observant, but when she started getting involved in church, you could see that she has a lot of various capabilities. In fact, there was one time in church where the song service leaders were unavailable, or they were late, something to that effect, and I saw Sister Phillips pick up the mic. I must say I was a little concerned, because I never see her sing before, so I wasn't sure if it was gonna call rain and thunder. But but when she started, you could see she was seasoned, like she accustomed with this thing. She has so many various capabilities, and I must say that you're losing a good one there, man. One who you can call on for various things. One of the other things that she has, she stands with you, she fights with you. I remember a few years ago we got a new pastor, and when we got this new pastor, he was troubling the waters a little bit, and Sister Phillips was one of the first ones to stand up, and speak. The only bad thing was that when she looked behind, she not only support as she expected, but nevertheless she was ready to stand up and fight with us. When I saw that, I say, man, boy, I seen some union traits coming out here, boy. But nevertheless, boy, she's someone who really, she stands with you, she fights with you, she's a stalwart, and even though her knee hurting, or she had no knee, or she had one knee, she still fighting with it, she ain't going down, and that's the kind of strength in her character. And Belmont there, you're losing out a stalwart there, boy. I have something I want to ask two of you. I want to ask that, I remember she used to tell me that she is involved in food drives and distributing hampers and various activities sometimes within the community. And I want to ask you all that even though she's officially retiring, I want to ask you all that you'll still include her. Because I think she has a lot to offer still, in these various activities that y'all would have been doing before. Still include her, call her, give her up, let her be part of it, because she still has a lot to offer. Actually, I think persons who after they retire, persons who are more active live longer than those who are less active. But that's besides the point. I still want you to include her because she has so much to offer. I hope for Belmont that you'll get someone to replace Sister Phillips who's just half the quality. First, so that you can continue doing that good work you're doing in Belmont. So again, it was good being here, and God's blessings to each and every one of you. Take care.
to everybody. You need courage now if you're gonna persevere. You gotta answer when you're called. So don't be afraid to face the world against all odds. Keep the dream alive, don't let it die. If something deep inside keeps inspiring you to try, don't stop and never give up. Don't ever give up on you. Don't give up. Every victory comes in time. Work today to change tomorrow. It gets easier. Who's to say that you can't fly? Every step you take, you get closer to your destination. You can feel it now. Don't you know you're almost there? Oh, yeah, yeah. Gotta answer when you're called. So don't be afraid to face the world against all odds. Keep the dream alive, don't let it die. If something deep inside
It's Phillip. I hear that you're retiring now. They tell me, I'm real happy for everything that you did for me. Only me 5 years I was there in Belmont, and for the impact that it had on me, because when I first came to school, it was my first choice, and I think you have a tendency to doubt yourself as that age and thing, and you believed in me, and that was something real cool, or something that I really needed, and I'm real appreciative of everything you do now. I know that whatever you go and do in your retirement line with your grandchildren or whatever, that you would be good in it, and that you'll make an impact wherever you are. And I hope that you have a good rest of your life and a good retirement.
Yo, miss, it's Poya. Happy retirement.
Enjoy the rest of your life, mister. I hope you got through and you live your life lovely.
Hi, Mrs. Kalia. Just wishing you the best of luck in your retirement, and I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you for being my teacher and dean, and just wanted to say my final goodbye.
Hi, Miss Phillip. It was a pleasure having you as our social studies teacher for our first year in Belmont Sec. Thank you for teaching with such great passion. Your teaching skills really made it easier and fun for every student to contribute actively, thereby making your class an engaging class for all. I pray for your good health and also pray that the knowledge we gain from your class are used into building a greater nation and a healthy place for all to live in. On behalf of 2L, I wish you good luck and all the best for the rest of your life. Love you.
I'm Michaela from 2L, and I wish you a safe and happy retirement. And thanks for being such a great teacher to all of us. You really had an impact on me, and you will be missed, and I love you very much.
Hi, Miss Phillip. I thank you for everything that you have taught me during this period of time. I am very grateful for everything. May God continue to bless you and enjoy your retirement.
We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Why'd you have to leave so soon? Why'd you have to go?
Phillip Lacaira here. Just wanted to say thank you for everything you have done for us. We all really appreciate it and enjoy this sweet life of retirement, and also happy birthday in advance.
I know you're in a better place. face when it's always gonna hurt. Carry on, give me all the strength I need to carry on. It's been a long
To endorse Danica's message from Form 2B, we would like to take this opportunity to express our gratitude and appreciation for all that you have done for us. Thank you for your endless patience, support, and encouragement. It was an honor as having you as a teacher. We know it wasn't an easy task to teach via the online platform, so for this we thank you for all your services. We wish you all the best as you close this chapter in your life. And please remember, you cannot retire from being great. We love you.
How do I breathe without you? I'm feeling so cold.
Hi, Miss Phillip. Larissa here from 2B, and I just want to say I'm glad you took the time out of your day to teach us what we need to know. I'm glad you had patience with us, but I hope you stay safe. I hope you enjoy your retirement. You will be missed.
Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
You're a very special teacher, and you should know how I love to hear your wisdom, how fast the year went by. Please come back to share some more knowledge to me. As to the grades you go, I tried hard to learn all you taught. There's so much more to know. One thing you tried to teach me to last my whole life through, this is just to let you know how special you are because you were always you. A teacher's retirement is so bittersweet. That you'll be gone is a loss for our school and the students too. But no one deserves the rest, the lack of homework to grade, the end of essays to read, more so than you. So enjoy your retirement and come back to visit us all. Happy retirement from Joanna Wadley 2M.
I thank you for all the knowledge you have imparted to me for the period you have taught me. I pray that the Lord may bless you and keep you and prosper you in all that you set out to do. You shall be missed. Bye.
To Miss Phillip, for all your hard work, determination, and perseverance. You have taught us so much over the course of Form 1 and encouraged us and inspired us all to be the best version of ourselves. Thank you and enjoy your retirement.
I am thankful for the opportunity of having you as my dean. Even though it was for a short time, I wish you all the best on your retirement and your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss, for teaching us through the Form 1 and for motivating us and for helping us and making sure that each and every one of us gets into all our classes.
Miss Sherma and Phillip for being our teacher. We'll miss you very much.
Hi, Miss Sherma. I'm Christiana Phipps from 2M. I want to thank you for all that you have taught me for the time I have known you in Form 1. Thank you, and may God bless you and keep you.
Hi, Miss Phillip. I want to thank you for all you have done for us in the short time we have known you. All the best in your future, Miss.
Hello, Miss Phillip. I just want to wish you the best on your retirement, and I thank you lots for enriching my knowledge and guiding me throughout this year.
Sherma Phillip, it's Mali here. You were an amazing social studies teacher and dean, and I'm really gonna miss you.
A teacher's retirement blessing. You started on this journey so many years ago, and now it's time to leave behind the difference you've come to know. It seems to me that this was more than just a job to you. The passion and the love you have for teaching shines right through. You taught that there is more to life than being at the top. It's in how you choose to get there that the blessings never stop. You encourage us to do our best and never mind our peers, to choose the straight and narrow, and to overcome our fears. I've often thought how powerful your influence must be. You turned each student's world of dreams into possibilities. Now I pray God keeps you safe and well wherever you may turn, surrounded by your loved ones, living out the dreams you've earned. So never waste time wishing that you could have done much more. Time to watch those seeds you planted grow and trust in God for what's in store. The World's Best Teacher by Barbara D. McAdam.
As I said, go on your little two-piece and go down the islands, you know, and forget about them here a little bit. So, on behalf of the PTA, we'd like to just wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you. To you, Sherma. Today is a special day in your life. When I listen to all the things, the lovely things that have been said to you today, I don't know how many of them you believe, but I want you to believe all of them, because I too want to shower you with some praises. Bear with me a little bit, please, with your glasses in your hand, but it would be remiss of me if I didn't say a few words to Sherma on her behalf this week. I have worked with you for a while, Sherma, and this is now, let's say, a few months shy of 10 years, you know, from the time I departed here at Belmont as a member of staff, that is. And to this day, this time, and this hour, this moment, to me, you have not stopped working. Great. You know, and I want to say to God be the glory, great things He has done for you, and great things you have done, because He has empowered you to do the great things that you have done. Amen. You have impacted on the lives of students, teachers, and all those who have, you know, come across their path. I pray that God will have a special blessing somewhere later for you, for the good things that you have done. I know that, you know, the opposite to hard work is reward. And I want you to receive your reward this week. You know, not only from the people present here, but from all those who have had something good to say to you. You have been a person, you've been very kind, helpful, sympathetic, charitable, and I would dare say awe-inspiring, you know. And wherever you go, whatever you do, I want you to do long life, health, strength, prosperity. Don't bother with people when they say that you're going home and you're retiring and what. You ain't going home to that. The journey has only just begun. Amen. So you enjoy it and be blessed. God bless you. I raise a toast. Indeed, indeed, it is a privilege and honor for me to be here. I know it's one chapter and it will be one to the next. While it has not been bothering me, and when people ask me how I'm feeling, I'm saying normal. Because maybe it hasn't pictures yet, yes, you know? Maybe Monday morning when I realize that I don't have to go online, you know? But it has been a privilege, it has been a pleasure. I have enjoyed what I did here at the school. As I said at the last staff meeting, I think I came here with a purpose and a mission, and I think that I was able to accomplish that. Yes. I have learned over the years to accept people for who they are. We may differ, we may have different views, but I've learned to have lots of respect and tolerance, especially as I grow older. All right, we are all different, and I have learned to accept who each and every one of us are and what we bring to the table. I want to especially thank those persons who would have put this program together. Ms. Peaches, and I think we are a lot. I don't think she realized how similar we are. We are hardworking. I think God has blessed us with a lot of ideas. I think Ms. Peaches is one of the best teachers that I've ever met. She works hard. She's dedicated. Yeah. And I think that is one of my disappointments, that I would not be getting the opportunity to work under her. She was my boss for a few months, and I think that, you know, she gives a lot, she brings a lot to the table. And I really would miss, I think, you know, I would have liked to have her back now that she is in charge. You know, I would have liked to be, you know, around to give her that push and that. I know that Miss Carrington and the gang would give her, but my prayers will be with you. One of the things that Ms. Peters and I share is that we can take pain. You know, many days we come out of school and, you know, she would be in pain. I used to be in some pain too. And we knew that we had a task. We had something to do, and despite the pain, despite the stick, we came and we got the job done. I really want to thank, and I said at the last staff meeting, some of those teachers who have helped me laugh. You know, sometimes they came with the kid and Mr. Goddard used to come up with these strange, you know, he already, these strange things. And he really used to, and the pain really used to ease. Because I used to laugh from here, you really laugh, and like the pain just used to move. You know, I really thank Miss, I refer to them as my daughter and my son, Mr. Lacan and Miss Sherma. They really took care of me. They really took care of me in my time of need. They really did. I remember Miss Sherma would take my bag and bring it downstairs, and they would drop me, you know. I, you know, really wanted to thank them. I know I have some other daughters on staff, and I know that Miss Yearwood and Miss Madison and I, you know, we have, you know, forged a friendship. We are different, but, you know, yet still we have an enjoying friendship. Miss Stanislaus, Miss Martino, what happened Miss Martino for teaching me New York City. You know, how to move around, how to jump on a bus. You know, she would tell me, girl, do so, and meet this one. And she had friends who used to be going to Merle every year, she New York, and yet still, Merle couldn't do what I did. Jump on a bus, and Miss Martin would say, meet me at this corner. And I didn't know New York, New York, but it was a pleasure. I really wanted to tell Miss Martin, she would carry me to shop most of the dresses that I have, I don't give away a set of clothes, you know, because most of the clothes that I should carry by the places to show me, you know, where to shop, where to buy shoes, where to buy this. You know, I really want to thank Miss Martin for that. Miss Matheson is second to none. I've learned so much from her. You know, she has her own unique way, and I cannot ever dislike her. You know, I cannot, you know, she might say, and you know, she might cuss me. She might cuss me. Loving me. But yes, loving me. Yeah, loving me. I want to thank, you know, Candice for her support, you know, for her encouragement, for her love. I call her my daughter, my sister, my friend. You know, she's much older than me. She's much younger. Oh boy, she's much younger than me. But you know, she has so much knowledge. Candice and Miss Martin real bright. Forgive me and let me say the damn right. You know? They're real bright. You know, they're second to none, and they understand certain things, you know. And I wish for Candice is that, you know, she mellows a bit. You know, she was telling me she had a big drama this morning outside here. Big drama, but you know, sometimes, you know, we just have to leave things, you know. We just have to leave things alone. You know, as we grow older, you know, let us mature and take things in strides. My love for children, my love for the Form 2s is unreserving. I refer to them as being the back of on my Miss Phillip would have said it when we had to go online. And I totally agree. I was never intimidated. I didn't know a lot. Clearly that I didn't know a lot, but I was never intimidated. And I have a real problem with teachers now. I have a real issue with it. I have a real issue with us that want to come back out to work. You have to come. Yeah. You have to come. That's right. Doctors coming, nurses going out. When I drive down with that person, we have to come. We have to come. We have to come because there's a generation of children here who have not been out of school. They don't know school. Some of them don't want to come. They don't want to come. But you see, if they don't come, we would have something to face. Because they will mash us up. They will mash us up. This country would reap a terrible reward if those children are not allowed to come and socialize. I was looking, Miss Jack checked. Even though I was not pushing in the road, I would check the numbers. And what I was noticing was that the young men in Form 2, they were coming out. And I want to tell Ms. Jack, I want to encourage her to continue to call their names. When you see them, Ankara, Hassan, Jameson, Cristiano, Constantine, call their names, call them out. I was more surprised to see him there. You know? Call their names. Vera. Thinking about those, what, Ruben George, he never came. Zion. Phillip, he come yet. He come, I think he came in school. That was why I called him Miss. Because Phillip never came, even though Miss Jack and I tell you again, me and nothing about technology. But Miss Jack and I was able to walk the child through. He came on, and for the whole year, whole of Form 1, he come to school. And he keep harassing Miss Huggins and calling, and he mother be calling Miss Huggins. I called Miss Sammy here.
And they were able to arrange for the mother to come in and for the IT man to walk them through. But he given all kind of things he can't come on and whatever, but we have to hold our young men. We have to hold them. And I am seeing a lot of them coming out, and I'm happy. I'm happy that they're there, but we have to continue to call them by name, acknowledge them so that they will feel as if they are a part of. Again, it has been a pleasure working here. You know, I leave with no regrets. I have no regrets. None. You know, not at all. No regrets. I feel good. God has been good to me. And my prayer and my hope for all members of staff that you'll continue to work hard. Continue to work hard. Continue to go the extra mile for the children of Belmont Secondary School. They have a lot of potential. The children in the school have a lot, but we just have to unearth it. You know, we just have to, sometimes it takes hard work. You know, sometimes we need to go the extra mile. You know, I think, one of the pleasures was seeing even Miss Shalanda, I didn't realize it was her first trip on a plane. And it was really a joy. It was something that I never flew, you know. And they had me laughing because when they reached immigration, I remember when I went in 2018, this girl, the immigration officer, almost like she correlated with the man, why she must stand up in front of her, she makes and she going on. But you know, what I learned is that these experiences make them stronger, right? They're able to go out and to explore and to, you know, it was nice seeing them out of the school, you know, out of the school in the next country, you know, the way they carry on and the way they meet and they greet. You know, I am hoping and I'm praying that Mr. Sitelier, he's telling me back. I am hoping and praying that Mr. Sitelier and Ms. Peters will do it. I don't mind coming along as long as I have health and strength. I don't mind planning it. All right? Ms. Peters referred to me as our travel agent. All right? I don't mind, you know, doing the groundwork. I have had to do a lot of that. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind begging. All right? And let us continue to carry them up. I told Ms. Yearwood, Spanish, all the carry to some Spanish speaking places. Santo Domingo, whoever. You know, let's go to Guyana and the United States and London, whoever. You know, our children need that type of experience. Help them to grow and to become better citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Again, Ms. Gideon, thank you for your technology. Thank you so much for your help. Ms. Peters, Ms. Stanislaus, Ms. Shalanda, love you so much. Ms. Carrington, Ms. Laverne. Ms. Laverne, thanks so much for your pies. Thanks so much for the water. Thanks very, very, very much. I know that Mr. Cynthia will continue to work hard. I know you have a young child outside school, but God will give him the strength to do what he has to do. Ms. Frank Phillip, I know it's hard work, but on the board, you all are going to make it. So, thank you everyone.